Hi, this is Bart Sharp of Access Energy Transformation with the video Knowing Your Anger, Claiming Your Potency, Part 2. Anger is something that's very prevalent all over the country, all over the world. It's one of those driving forces that limits everybody. In other words, you are angry, and if you project that anger or try to control somebody with that anger or have a force over another, they get the gift of your anger. And then they usually react in anger to you and stick their anger and your anger into their body. And that is the cycle that perpetuates so much of the limitations in our world. Suppressed anger. We have those memories all throughout our lives, all throughout our bodies. And basically, I can only speak from my experience and the people that I've worked with, that it's a pattern that is taught at a very early age. Uh, we have anger put upon us, forced upon us, or in control, or in fear, uh, mostly in control and force over us. And we're reacting to that. We don't like it. We judge it. And thus, the memories get stuck into us. And so, the trauma of anger can be in a lot of different ways. It's not always necessarily in a physically abusive relationship. It can be very much in an emotionally charged relationship, emotionally abusive, neglectful relationships. It can be done from very controlling parents that have the best intentions from you, but they're reacting from their own fears, their own angers that they haven't dealt with. And most importantly, most parents do not teach children how to process anger. Uh, they do not teach kids like, well, how are you feeling right now? Oh, you're feeling angry. Oh, where do you feel that in your body? And who are you angry at? What is the situation? Oh, I see. And what could we have done differently in that situation that we could have worked all this through without having either one of us be angry and both of us happy? You know, it's simple tools like that that growing up in the 50s were not around. So we grew up with a more force over us or power over us, control over us, with anger and fear as those underlying motivating energies. So these memories of that just sort of stack upon each of us. And we may be thinking, well, I'm angry right now because of my job, what's happening at work, because it just makes me furious, and that's the real problem. But I dare say that it's probably an older memory. It's probably something that happened early in childhood that started this cycle that we have been recreating these patterns of anger or rage or shame or guilt and fear in our lives. And then those are the core issues. And then we have the secondary issues, is what I call them, like anxiety, stress, tiredness, addiction, depression, all of that really fun stuff. So those type of things happen as a result of repressed shame, repressed anger, and thus the cycle goes on and on. Now the cool thing is that we can break this cycle. It is just a process of remembering, recalling what's happening, seeing the patterns in our lives, and with the tools of access energy transformation and the abilities to feel into our own bodies, we can clear this stuff out. Now you may think, well, I can't feel into my body. I mean, when I feel angry, I don't feel it. It takes some practice and it takes guidance and coaching to be able to do it. But what I perceive and see in people is that everybody can do it. I've not seen anyone yet unable to feel their own anger. Even the old suppressed stuff. People learn how to do it. It's not that hard. So you can let go of this stuff, learn tools how to release anger and shame and guilt and all of these other things, and have tools that you can use for the rest of your life to process this stuff. It really can be that easy and that powerful. and you can walk away with a life that you're just much more happier, joyful, and complete, and create your life from that point of view. Wouldn't that be fun? So I'm Bart Sharp with Knowing Your Anger, Claiming Your Potency. Come play.